Hello, and welcome back to another instalment of Under the Forest. This technically is all we have some these for fun. So after that first, some gates in our fortifications. Easy as fine. Just take your time. I don't want to get stressed about it. Holding nice. Stop him. Check any arrows or spears and any bounties that might have got. So OBS crashed in my last recording, so I lost the second instalment. So let's show you what I've done in the meantime. This is a place that I like to build. Plenty of wildlife in the winter time. There's water, fishes in the lake. Just a simple 2x2 to start with. To get started, got a bird's cage. Bird house, that's the word. Here, which is really awesome for kind of collecting feathers. What else do we have? Got some log holders here, positioned by the walls. Calvin will carry on filling log holders even if he can't get into the compound, which is quite useful. Got a couple of gates, looks like I need to get hammer. Kevin will happily throw logs into log holders that are nearby the walls, which means you don't need to leave the gates open, which is pretty handy. Other than that, it looks okay. So, yeah, that's good. He's going to be busy collecting logs while we're off and about. Today, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head, let's see, south this way. Winter is coming, so I want to make sure we get the winter jacket before things start getting too cold, and then we'll probably go off and pick up the hang glider and other things. So we want to head towards the start of the shoe-shaped lake that you see on the minimap. And there's a camp just off at the beginning at the top part of the lake that has the winter jacket and a few other supplies. At the moment, I think we're on day 5. So it's this direction. If you're not familiar with the map, there's a pretty handy interactive map that I will post a link to in the description. Camp should be let's find the river. Follow that along. And there you go. A few red tents. There's not usually any cannibals here, but there's these small black ones that you see get in the trees. There's the jacket. And a save point, it's always worth saving. Crates, there should be a couple of bottles as well. Radio. There's one of them. We'll start harassing us in a few minutes. It's easy, there's 3 of them here. Sweet. Easy as well. So we've done there. Looks like we're full of hunter resin. So should do coins and bars and upgrades. Need the coins to make the time bombs. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything from here. So, these guys don't usually block the archers. Often, on the other side. This one. And then things in here. Okay, let's take a look at the time. Probably better to head back at this point, and then we'll kick off and go to the location to the other part of the map. In episode 2, the one that I lost, we went into the cave for the rebreather and the stun gun. So we've got those now. Stun gun's pretty handy for having a bit of distance. We've got the stun baton as well. We'll ignore the small fire. So we've got a simple building to start with, just a 2x2, somewhere to save, somewhere to store stuff, and somewhere to be warm. And then we'll expand that over the next few episodes into something a bit more worthwhile. I like the building, and the building in this game is pretty awesome. Okay, back home. These gates, you can only open them if you point to the top portion of the crossbar. Carbon's been busy. So it's looked to fill up, so you can expand the base a bit more. So we've got a few things off. When you're building a base, the bottom level is best to keep without windows and have a locked door on the structure. Because cannibals, once they get inside your building, can climb through windows. And they like to destroy two things specifically. One is your storage of any loot, and the other one is any drying racks that you have. They don't steal the food, they just kind of like breaking things down. As I mentioned just now, winter's on its way. So I've set up 2 drying racks that we can use for ensuring we have enough food about. And we've got a fish trap down here. Thankfully these are working now. You can usually pick up 3 or 4 fish at a time. I think it's every 10 minutes. We'll put these out to dry just to make sure that we have food for the winter. And we'll pop indoors. Finally, got some food. And then while we're waiting for that, take a look at our inventory. We're pretty full of a couple of things. Meds we're okay on. I don't think we have too many of those. Got enough watches. We're here. Brings up a bit of the inventory space for the blocker bars. Ready. Make sure we eat so our stamina stays up. A drink. Let's see what goodies we got for these guys. Cool. So it's 5:30, so let's save. Sleep. Then a new day. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go and grab the modern axe. Right behind us. Kelvin is going to run out of storage space shortly, so let's put another log holder. Okay, should be good. So now we're going to head more north. Where is that? Up there near to the left of the purple GPS locator. Modern Axe is pretty good. It's got a better block than the tactical one that you get with the emergency kit. And then we're down here, we're going to cut into front of cave. Pretty full on printer resin, I think. So we need to use that up. I'm not sure if it's still glitch when you try and store printer resin in shelves, but it was only storing one at a time the last time, which kind of just made it up in the arse now. Store, so it's just a bit easier just to use it. And it's got the axe, which I think is down this way. bit easier chopping down the big trees with the modern axe. Always keep an eye out around the lakes and rivers for any camps that you might see. You'll find little tents with supply depots and that sort of stuff. If you hunt the deer, you can use their skin, their hide. Oh. Yeah. What we have here? Camp with some angry people. Road. Look inside there. Storage. The tents for enemy loot. Let's keep this ropes here. This is not one that I'm familiar with. There was a crate, which we'll get in a sec. Everything. Let's carry on. That's all fine. Got some grappling hooks for the zipline gun. This I think it's around this crossroads that you see on the minimap. Okay, and the tactical axe is best. Spiffy. Well, harp is always useful. You're always going to be needing harp. Vodka for Molotovs. I always check the tents first, and leave the crates to the end. An eye around. Still some flares. Come back with my spear for you. Go back. Spear's back. Oh. Sad bit, it's not beer. Why? Yeah, I need to make sure I store stuff again. Back up the cam. I don't know. Nice one. Please. You want to keep your health up, you never know when you can get jumped. And I'd maxed out on what I was storing anyway, so. Okay, so that's it. Got the tactical axe. What time is it? 9:49. We can, where should we go next? Our camp is up there. We have everything from this one. So let's head back and do a bit more building. Ammo's at a premium, so, you know, learn how to use the bow. Helps a lot. You can often get your arrows back. And you can pick up more pretty easily. And print out your own from the 3D printer. If you want to switch the ammo that you're actually using in a weapon, point your bow or gun to the ground, you'll see the R, and you can just press R to switch between them. It only allows you to switch between ammo that you actually have, so you know, if you're using a shotgun and you run out of buckshot, it won't give you the option to change ammo. So just keep that in mind, you're going to have the ammo in your inventory before you can switch to it, or for it to be an option. Let's be on the back and then we can do some expanding of the base. Once we have the shovel, we can dig up these graves. Just keep in mind that once you start doing some digging, you'll pull out the local aggro cannibals. A lot of them there. So drop the base, Calvin should have finished stocking up on the logs. So we've got some raw materials to work with. And then once we've extended the house a little bit, we'll extend the walls, defensive walls around, and start putting up a couple of traps. Ideally, you want to put up the traps in when it's not winter, because it's pretty difficult to see the ground. It just makes it a bit more finicky. Okay. The river should be back home. There we go. So building against one of the bigger lakes is pretty useful because you can use one of the sides as a wall. The cannibals won't come, they can't swim, so they won't come that way around. But in wintertime, when it freezes over, they're able to walk on the ice. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 log holders. Build up. Let's put away. And then we're going to build out and extend in this direction. Take that down and replace it. Put some out of the way. Properly. Things are a little bit tight. Place, but should be good. And we have built, let's think, 2 out in this direction. Use C to deconstruct that. Two sticks. We need to build a bunch of traps quickly. So sticks. Go. It's good. All those. First wall. Wait until you see that dotted line. And then once the frame is out, we will fix the, I'll do that now. We might have to deconstruct the interior stairs. Oh yeah. Keep one out. So let's chop this one. can pull out this one. Do the same on the other side. I think we're going to have to pick these stairs apart, but that's okay. So, one of the things I like to do is, build a basic structure and then extend it. The reason being is that you can reuse a lot of the materials. So here we can pull out these pieces and just throw them down. And while you still need the materials for like the sides that you've just it's unexpected. You still need the materials for the sides. The you're saving a lot. For some reason it decided I was peeking about. There was nothing in that. Anyway. The lack of a targeting reticle. That's good. Reuse those pieces. Save a lot of time. Okay. Other side. Put in these. Still needs to be 4. I'm going to do the 4 because we need to take the stairs up. Use these pieces for the floor. But we can't do the floor yet because I'm being So we don't need to put 4 beams down here, but we do need to put, divide it into 2 rectangles. Then we should be okay for the 4 pieces themselves. Oh, and yeah. And where is Calvin? At least some more rocks. Hey, Bubba. Good. Oh, okay. Okay, so how was it like that? Have some food. Good. You want to clear about 10 meters around your base, just to give you line of sight when you get any aggro. We've been pretty lucky so far. We've only had enemies. But we will get the mutants, demons as well. Wild Nax is pretty good at looking things down. Yeah. Good man. Seeing that. You may have to tweak that other one. For some reason it's not seeing that one. It's the floor. Why is that? I'll put that down. It's like that one. That's a bit weird. I've not had that before. I think it might be because of this. There you go. Because there was a curb on the other piece, it wouldn't let me lay down a floor. Let's fix that. Logs. And then we can just finish off the walls. Just that piece left. We can move the bench again in a bit. Okay, just the roof that is needed now. I need to help Calvin in a second. To do the roof, however, we need to divide it up into two rectangles. Although we're going to have a pole in the middle. Maybe I can extend it across. A big open space would be more ideal. That. And then if we reinforce the joints, we should be able to drop those interior poles. It can be a bit glitchy in places. On the other end. Oh, we've hidden a torch inside. Oh, there you go. Can't get on the roof yet, but we can deal with that in a bit. That splashing sound was the half log going into. Okay. Trying to build too much right at the beginning is just makes your life more painful. You don't have anywhere safe that you can kind of hide out. You're too busy cutting down logs and, you know, framing the building and that sort of stuff. We can easily extend this and build a deck out into the lake. But if we start out with a deck, then we've got nowhere to sleep. Sort of stuff. That's pretty cool. It's still early access, so, you know, there's glitches around. Let's see. I like to make sure we get rid of all these stumps that are really close to the wall. Because the cannibals will jump on them. And they can use it as a springboard to give you grief. The closer you get to water, the more you want to make sure that you have a flask that is full. Last thing you need is entering winter without anything to drink. This axe is really cool, but it's not quite as good as a chainsaw. That can really kind of get through chainsaw. We'll probably get that one. Gift from Veronica. And your twinkle toes. Thank you. And a Vera. I like to put multiple entrances on the defensive walls, so you've got a bit more flexibility. Comes to coming and going. me the arrow. There it was. No, not that one. And we need just one more piece. Inside. If your doors are opened, both Kelvin and Veronica, Virginia, or whatever her name is, will come inside. Okay, so that is the extension done, which is pretty good, pretty easy. We need some stairs, I think, to go up. Look at those. We're probably going to extend out this way a little bit more, so we can put them here. Should we put them on the inside or the outside? Put them on the outside for now. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Ah, okay. It's kind of bizarre. Because we don't have a pole in the middle, it's not allowing us to drop a beam off that side. So that's probably not going to be a good place to do it. With the same problem around here. I don't think we do on that side though. On there, and it allows us to put one there. Here and here. So we can extend out in that direction. What about inside? Reinforced poles, so that's not going to work. We can put a rope on the inside. This here and this here. In the meantime, before we have any stairs, you can climb up the pole. Let's move this shelf back indoors. Restart the flower. And put some leaves. Cool. So I think we're gonna call that a day. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. It helps me a great deal. I'm looking to. Oh, hey, you're looking. What happened? Interesting. If you like nibbling on the furries, it's a bit messy in the process. So please subscribe. I'm looking to reach 1,000 subscribers, which would be pretty awesome. If you have any comments, please give some feedback in the comment section. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.